MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Frank Tanner will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Jackie Robinson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-2. It was laid off and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him a chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Sean Green, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 24 home runs and 61 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is first. The designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing. Angels coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Sandy Koufax gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Bobby Rich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Three and one now as that misses down and in. Doug DeSenz will be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now in the box, Doug DeSenz. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
First pitch on its way. Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Rich at second. DeSenz at first with no outs. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Guerrero has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
So striding in, Garrett Anderson, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. The tag gets 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adrian Beltre.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A ball and a strike. Beltre is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
In now, Cody Bellinger. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Struck him out. At the plate, Duke Snider. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Set to get his day started, Pedro Guerrero, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Brian Downing.
Into the box now, Brian Downing, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away. Set to get his day started, Wally Joyner batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. So far this year against Southpaws, Joyner is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just...
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Corey Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Sean Green. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Darren Herstad.
The designated hitter, Darren.
Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Snyder is there, and he has it for the first out. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. So stepping in, Eric Ibar comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Ibar brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Rich. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Doug descends, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They're down 1-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 2 now.
Count to 2-1.
Hard liner to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
The center fielder, number 4, Snyder.
In now, Duke Snyder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
0-1 count, and the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in by Anderson. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Pedro Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here's another 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Green is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Garrett Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Popped him up. Joyner over to his right. He's got it one away. Riding in once again, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the third out. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The first baseman.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Wally Joyner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Joyner stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. No one out with a runner at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Darren Erstad. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. One out and a runner on third. Now that's popped up. Bellinger has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Eric Ibar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller out to short. Barehanded at his knees. In time. Angels leave 1. They're down 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the outfielder, Sean Green. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Up high. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two and 0 to the Dodgers DH. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0 on the way.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
From the stretch. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the 3-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. First and second here with nobody out. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Shohei Ohtani takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani. The first baseman, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Duke Snider will be next. And that's finally over for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3 runs already home here. popped up. Descends, trying to get there. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in, Duke Snyder. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
At the plate, Pedro Guerrero. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. The 3-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Angels nothing. Now batting, Bobby Rich. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Green is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So coming to the plate, Doug descends. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Doug descends, becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Garrett Anderson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot here for Garrett Anderson. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Cole Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Brian Downing. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Wally Joyner. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Here's one that misses high, it's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Sean Green. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Irvin Santana is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 54, Irvin Santana.
In now, Jock Peterson.
The designated hitter.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. To short, hit hard. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The batter, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
So now to the plate, Adrian Beltre fouled away. Santana, the former Chicago White Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Calhoun is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball. And And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Full count still. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The center fielder, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Duke Snider. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels 1. Leading off the inning, Darren Erstad, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and one. Here it comes. Left field. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Ready now for L.A. Bobby Rich. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This is line to left. Guerrero is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in once again, Doug descends. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Angels 2. Brian Harvey enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Pedro Guerrero.
Pedro Guerrero.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Calhoun is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Harvey is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Oh, what a dive. Hey now. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Oral Hershiser, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Oral Hershiser.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First offering on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Into the box now, Garrett Anderson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. Count 2-1.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Hershiser has over 40 innings on his line so far, and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Angels down to their last strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Dodgers have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
6-2, the final total today. Los Angeles get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Sandy Koufax gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safe.